Hey, it's Rosemary here. How you doing? Now, this is going to be a little bit of a rant, just a little bit. In various countries right now, people are dying, okay? People are in danger, they're hurting, and it is horrid, and I absolutely hate it. I do believe that peace and freedom and abundance is everyone's birthright, but you know what? Some people are just not getting it at the moment. However, you, me, we have access to incredible freedom, incredible abundance, incredible peace at the moment. And for the most part, we take it for granted. It's unfortunate. It's human nature not to value what they don't have to pay for. Okay. And in fact, it's human nature to find hardship where there is none as well, which is plain crazy, but it is what it is. Not the point of my rant completely, although maybe a little bit. I'm someone ultimately who chooses to have both money and meaning, and I've worked pretty dang hard to design such a life. I continue to work hard to uplevel my and my family's existence, and also to wake people up, at least to 334,000 people, to their potential, because there are people dying who don't need to be dying. There are people being hurt who don't need to be hurt, and we, the blessed, we are the ones to make a change. We are the answer, not the government, not the politicians or anything like that. It is us who can make a change. But here's the snag. One little you, though powerful, you can't change the world alone. But you can do your bit, okay? You can wake up and live to the fullness of your potential and use your gifts, whatever they are, and strengths, and deliberately design a life of meaning and wealth, so that that wealth can be used to, potentially support other people outside your circle if you so choose. I believe you have specific gifts and talents and strengths for the reason of usage to help other people, whether it's to entertain them or to help or serve them in some way. That's what it's there for. And I believe you can be handsomely compensated for it as well. I believe you are present right now in this day and age for a reason. I believe you fit into the jigsaw puzzle of the planet in a specific manner to bring about peace and abundance and freedom for every single person on the planet, and that you change lives by being your very best self. Now, there is no guilt, there's no have to. Here, of course, you always have a choice. But when I see people with gifts and talents and strengths ranting on Facebook about how some person's hunt for power is causing all the problems in the world, when they themselves are not daring to do what they could do to change anybody's life, really, well, that makes me angry. That makes me very angry. Am I making sense? You get those people ranting on about stuff, but then they are living a life that they've settled for because they're worried that, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to make money from my art or my music or the business I would like to build, and so they don't do any of that whilst looking to the government and the politicians to come and solve the problem. And I hate that because I see these people and I see strength inside of them that they are not availing themselves of and wondering why the planet is going to hell. Basically, I mean, the media sends us messages of all the things that are happening all over the world, all the doom and gloom, and it makes you feel frustrated and powerless when you are not powerless. You are not powerless. But yeah, I do think, if you're spending lots of time listening to the news, then yes, you are going to feel all frustrated and angry, and you're probably going to put that anger on somebody who's close to you because you feel helpless. You want to help, but you don't know how to help, and so you do know what to do, but you're a bit worried about putting that stuff out there. So you feel yourself getting all riled up with righteous anger, and you tell us about it on Facebook, and it's like, are you doing what you could do though? Are you doing what you could do? Because this is the thing, I see so many people reveling in their struggle and their poverty while refusing to do anything to change their circumstances or their situation. But then they complain about the leaders who, though they may or may not be making the right decisions or misguided, at least those people are playing full out. I see these people who pride themselves on being separate. They're not. They consider themselves separate from everybody that is money grabbing and power hungry over there, and they complain about these people. But then they put down their computer, having spewed out their holy sounding nonsense. They have a dinner with cheap food that their little salary can stretch to. They go to sleep in a house that they've probably settled for. They wake up somewhat depressed and go to a job which they are only doing for the money. They refuse to use their talents and gifts because they think they cannot get paid enough for it. And hey, they do have bills to pay. They refuse to figure out ways to serve more people whilst using their strengths. And it's their strengths that would enable them to live a more expansive, more life-changing, as in not just their life, but other people's lives as well. And they condemn themselves instead to a small existence. I really hope I'm making sense to you here. This isn't about guilt or shame or anything. It's about using the gifts, the strengths, whatever they are, in the best way that you can, daring to put yourself out there in the world and not just look to somebody else to save all the problems of the planet, you have a part to play. This isn't guilt. This isn't a shame. This is, you know, you want to anyway. I almost feel like I'm not speaking to the guys listening to this video, but you know, do you know what I mean though? If you're not doing the work that you're here to do, if you've given up on pursuing your vision because you're worried that it will never work, then I am speaking to you. I am saying do not look to somebody else to save other people when you are not doing what you are here to do. And you might tell yourself, yeah, but I can only draw. I mean, I'm into art, or I can write music, or maybe I'm a comedian. How is that useful? It is, okay? It is. There is a reason you are particularly skilled at that specific thing. Now, you may have a product or a service, and you can almost feel how that seems more solid, but it's no different. It's no different. We need both the arts and the sciences, and we need people to step up and live to the fullness and actually figure out how to monetize their giftings and strengths so that they're doing it and impacting people, changing lives, and actually therefore changing the world, okay? You are not helpless. You are not powerless. Stop buying into the lie that your strengths are not all that useful. It's not true. Okay? No, I don't think that the changing the whole world is going to be on just your shoulders. No. But imagine a world where every single person was actually living to the fullness of their potential. Imagine the butterfly effect that could happen. This person changes this person's life, and that person changes somebody else's life. And then you never quite know how you start to change the community, then the world, and all of that. Come on, it starts with one person. You may be one, but you are one, and you can change the world. You should listen to the live stream I did on that, okay? You can be your most powerful self. No, it's not too small. Okay, you are one person who could actually impact somebody else or a lot of somebody else's. Okay, so get over thinking that you have to have either money or meaning, and that you don't want to be like those horrible people out there. Enough of that crazy thinking. Don't you understand that you will never receive into your heart or the abundance if you are despising it in another person? Get over downplaying your strengths and instead use that energy to figure out how to serve more people with what you have. Okay, use your words to draw people into your world and serve them. And if you're not willing to do that, then stop complaining about other people who are, to the best of their abilities, doing the best they can. Most people are doing the best they can. You know what? Even the leaders or the politicians, they're doing the best they know how to do. Okay? If you don't like it, step up. Step up. Find the courage to stand against the regular trends and choose to figure out a way to be both wealthy and positively impactful. And don't be ashamed of it. It's time to fight for and to deliberately design the life you were born to live because you want to. I have this awesome book for you right now. It's my Amazon best-selling book called The Freedom Book. You can go get that at rosemarynonny.com/free book. It will help you see where you're stuck. It will help you see some of the things that you're taking as normal, but they're not normal. You can actually break free of them so that you can step up and start doing the work that you're actually called to do. If you are someone who knows that you have a purpose, you have a vision, and you're not quite doing it right now, get the book. It will help you see things differently. That's rosemarynonny.com/free book. Go get it. Until the next time.